Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the book Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, the book that changes lives forever. There is a saying that goes, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. But what does it truly mean? Can the universe really help us? Today, we are diving deep into Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist, a story about dreams, destiny, and the journey within. This is not just a book, it's a mirror. It reflects our fears, our hopes, and our search for meaning. So, sit back, relax, and let's uncover the hidden wisdom that has changed millions of lives. Part 1, The Beginning. Santiago's Dream. Our story begins in Andalusia, Spain, where a young shepherd named Santiago lives a simple life. He loves to travel, loves his sheep, and loves the freedom of open land. But deep inside, Santiago feels a pull, a strange, unexplainable calling. One night, he dreams the same dream twice. A child telling him to go to the Egyptian pyramids because there he will find a hidden treasure. Confused but curious, Santiago decides to follow his dream. He meets a mysterious gypsy woman who tells him dreams are the language of God. Then he meets an old man, king of Salem, who introduces him to the most powerful idea of this book. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. Part 2, The Call to Adventure. Santiago sells his sheep, everything he wants, and begins his journey to Africa. But as soon as he arrives in Tangier, he is robbed, all his money gone. He feels lost, betrayed, and foolish. But instead of giving up, he decides to work for a crystal merchant to earn back what he lost. Over the time, he learns something powerful. People learn early in their lives what is their reason for being. Maybe that's why they give up on it too early. Working for the merchant teaches Santiago about patience, purpose, and faith. The merchant himself once had a dream to go to Mecca, but he never did. He teaches Santiago that fear of failure often stops people from pursuing their dreams. How many of us are like that? Merchant. We have dreams, but we tells ourselves maybe someday, and someday never comes. Part 3, The Journey Across the Desert with New Savings and Stronger Spirit. Santiago joins a caravan heading to Egypt. On this journey, he meets an Englishman searching for the alchemist, a mysterious man who can turn lead into gold. The Englishman believes in books, symbols, and secret formulas, but Santiago believes in science, omens, and listening to his heart. The two travelers became friends and exchanged wisdom. Englishman thinks that to realize one's destiny is a person's only real obligation, and Santiago thinks that the universe shows us the way if we pay attention. Through sandstorms and silence, Santiago learns the language of the desert and of the soul. He starts noticing patterns, coincidences, and signs and signals that guide his path. Sometimes in life, we get caught up in logic and forget intuitions, but the heart, that quiet inner voice, knows the way long before the mind understands it. Part 4, The Oasis and Love. The caravan finally stops at an oasis, a peaceful refuge in the desert, and here Santiago finds and meets Fatima, a desert woman, and instantly he falls in love. But love, as Coelho writes, is not a distraction, it's a force that inspires growth. Fatima says, I want my beloved to pursue his dream. If he truly loves me, he will return. True love doesn't chain you, it sets you free. Real love doesn't hold you back from your destiny, it feels it. Part 5, The Alchemist. Santiago finally meets the alchemist, a wise and fearless man who teaches him about the soul of the world, the universal spirit that connects everything. The alchemist sees that Santiago is ready to become more than a shepherd. He is ready to transform his soul just as metal transforms into gold. The alchemist says, listen to your heart. It knows all things because it came from soul of the world. Together they cross dangerous deserts, survive tribal wars, and come face to face with fear, death, and doubt. The alchemist teaches Santiago that every great journey requires three things: faith, courage, and transformation. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Part 6, The Real Treasure. After countless trials, Santiago finally reaches the pyramids of Egypt. He falls to his knees, tears in eyes, and begins to dig for the treasure he is dreamed of for years. But fate has another twist. He is attacked by thieves. They beat him and mocked him. One of them laughs and says, I had a dream once too about treasure buried in an old church in Spain near a sycamore tree. Suddenly, Santiago realizes the truth. The treasure was not in Egypt, it was right where he started, in that abandoned church, under the tree where he first dreamed of the pyramids. He had to travel the whole world to learn that what he was looking for was inside him all along. Santiago returns to Spain, digs beneath the tree, and finds a chest full of gold and jewels. But more valuable than gold is his wisdom. He now understands that the real treasure is the journey, the transformation, and the courage to follow your dream. The Alchemist is not about treasure, it's about trusting your heart. Everything of us has a personal legend, a destiny, a dream, a purpose. But most people never listen to that voice inside them because they fear failure, rejection, or pain. Yet Santiago teaches us that it is the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. So maybe your treasure is closer than you think. Maybe the universe is already conspiring to help you. You just need to start walking. Remember, the secret of life is to fall 7 times and to get up 8. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like and share your favorite lesson from Alchemist.